So are you thinking about moving to Columbia in 2025? Most people think they need to spend $500,000 to get into a great neighborhood, but that's just not true. I just ranked the top 5 suburbs, and one of these areas will surprise you. Homes are selling 55% faster this year, but you're still paying around $300,000. The thing is, this kind of pricing won't last long. Here's where real deals are hiding. Hey folks, I'm Brent Downing with the Downing Group at Keller. For almost 20 years now, I've been helping thousands of families find the right home in the Columbia area. Whether you're moving here from out of town or out of state, trading up from your starter home, or chasing that lake life, you're in the right place. This video will show you where smart buyers are heading in 2025. At number 5, we've got a suburb that's turning heads for all the right reasons. If you're a first-time home buyer or just want more house for your money, Elgin might be your spot. The median home price in Elgin was $333,000 in June of 2025, which is up almost 2% from last year. That may not sound huge, but here's the kicker. Homes are selling much faster. Days on market dropped 55% in 2024 from down to just 79 days. That tells us more buyers are jumping in. One big reason? Location. Elgin sits in Kershaw County and gives you a short commute, less than 30 minutes to Columbia. So you get the space and quiet suburban life without spending hours in traffic. Compared to Lexington, which we'll talk about later, you're getting nearly the same access to new construction, just at around 15% lower price. Here's where Elgin really stands out. You're getting some of the lowest prices among top-tier suburbs, but you're not giving up on quality. LG Homes is building in the Valley community right now, so you've got some real options whether you want a resale or something brand new. Now let's talk retail, because this is big. Several new businesses are opening in early 2025. We're talking about a 5,000 square foot site that includes Firehouse Subs and Valvoline Instant Oil Change. And right nearby, the Spears Creek Shopping Center is expanding to bring in a Publix and a Wingstop. Elgin Community Park is another great perk. It's got a scenic half-mile walking trail, a fishing pier, perfect for family get-togethers. Plus, there's a US 1 corridor study, which is focused on improving traffic and even looking into future public transit. That kind of forward-thinking planning really sets the town apart. You might be wondering how Elgin is still this affordable. And the answer is timing. The town is growing fast, but it hasn't hit that price boom yet. All right, folks, we talk about neighborhoods like this all the time on our channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. That way you'll see our latest market updates and find out which areas are heating up before the prices rise. So Elgin checks a lot of boxes, but if you're looking for something more established with a deeper sense of tradition and long-running community events, you want to stick around for our next stop. That one's been a family favorite for years. Coming in at number 4, Irmo, South Carolina, gives you the best of both worlds. You get mature neighborhoods with big trees, and you can be downtown in 15 minutes. Irmo has earned its top spot as a favorite for good reason. The median home price in Irmo is around $315,000. Homes are going under contract in less than 35 days. That tells you something important. Buyers are moving fast here. When homes sell this quickly, you have to be ready to act. Here's what really sets this town apart. It's in the Lexington-Richland School District 5. It's ranked number 2 in the state and number 1 in the Columbia area. If you've got kids, this matters a lot, and I know my kids went to this school district. Good schools help home values stay strong and bring families together. This same school district serves our number 1 pick too, but in Irmo, you'll pay about half the price you would for waterfront property in that area. We'll discuss later. This same school district serves our number 1 pick that I'll talk about later, but in Irmo, you'll pay quite a bit less than you would for the number 1 pick. The vibe in Irmo is just what many families want. You've got older areas like Friars Gate with tall trees and a lived-in feel, and there's new construction too. Dorset Ridge is bringing 92 new homes in spring of 2025, so you've got choices no matter what you're looking for. Now let's talk about the commute. It's only 10 to 15 minutes to downtown Columbia depending where you live in Irmo. That's great for a suburb. A lot of folks spend more time just waiting in line for coffee. What also makes Irmo stand out is that Lake Murray is right there. You've got Saluda Shoals Park for trails and outdoor fun. Harbison has big stores and restaurants just minutes away. And the events, that's what gives Irmo its charm. The Irmo Orchestra Festival is turning 50 in 2025. It's the biggest party of the year in Irmo, with a parade and live music. There's also the Cherry Blossom Festival with food and crafts. The tree lighting in December brings families out for Santa and hot chocolate. And the Irmo International Festival celebrates the area's different cultures with music and food from around the world. Right now, the population is around 12,000, but it has the feel of a much bigger town since it's adjacent to Columbia and so close to everything it has to offer. It's grown almost 6% since 2020, and the median household income is just around $85,000. So you're living in a stable community with working families, and the town's planning for growth. Projects like the Midlands Connection and the Broad River Road expansion are set to finish by 2028. That means better roads without losing the feel of an older, settled town. What most people don't realize about Irmo's market is that the 35-day pending time tells us something crucial about buyer competition that affects your strategy. It's a great pick if you want that classic neighborhood life. But if you're looking for something newer with high-end features and private amenities, wait until you see what's coming next. That area has the highest income on our list, almost 25% higher than anywhere else. Coming in at number 3 is a suburb that's changing what it means to live in a master plan community in South Carolina. Blythewood is the top pick for buyers who want luxury and smart planning in one place. The growth here is big. In Blythewood, the population is expected to grow more than any other area in the Midlands. Growth like this doesn't just happen by accident. People are picking Blythewood for what it offers. The housing market backs this up. Median list price is $400,000, and that's up 19% from last year. It's the biggest price jump in the region. Homes are selling in about 49 days, which means people are still buying even at higher prices. While Blythewood's price growth is strong, wait until you see our number 2 pick. That area is growing even faster at 21.5%, the highest in the Columbia region. So what's behind these numbers? The people. Blythewood has the highest median income on our list at $105,000. You're living with professionals, business owners, and families who want well-planned communities with great features. And that's where Blythewood shines. Its 2010 master plan won several awards. It helped build neighborhoods like the Ponds and Cobblestone Park, which has a 30,000 square foot clubhouse and a 27-hole golf course. You don't see that in most suburbs. And let's talk about growth and jobs. The new I-77 Exit 26 project will support the new Scout Motors factory. That's a big deal. When a major car company builds here, it shows the area's long-term value. Schools are strong too. Richland County School District 2 has an A- rating, and Blythewood High ranks number 17 in South Carolina. Families moving here expect quality schools, and they get it. One new neighborhood, Grand Arbor, covers 90 acres and will have homes ready by the end of 2025. The town is getting ready for more people too. Blythewood Road is being widened to 5 lanes, and that work should be done by October of 2025. That'll help traffic now and later as more folks move in. Blythewood gives you high-end features and careful planning. But if you want the hottest market in the region, stick around for number 2. Homes there are selling in under 3 weeks, and builders are rushing to keep up. At number 2, we have the suburb leading the entire region in market performance, and the numbers here might surprise you. Lexington, South Carolina is the growth leader, and smart buyers are paying close attention. Let's look at the facts. The median home price is around $337,000, which is up 21.5% from last year. It's the highest price jump in the whole region. Homes are selling in less than 20 days, which shows how strong the buyer demand really is. Let me put that into perspective. If a home sells in 20 days, it's going under contract in just under 3 weeks. That's not a slow market. That's real competition. If you want a home here, you got to move fast. While Lexington has the highest appreciation in the region, it still can't match the unique lifestyle benefits of our number 1 pick, where properties maintain their value through all market cycles, thanks to the waterfront regulations we'll discuss in a minute. One big reason families are moving here is the schools. Lexington County School District 1 is ranked in the top 5 to 8 in the state. It has an A rating and was given an excellent label by the state. Parents know these schools are good and they're willing to pay more to live near them. Lexington also is seeing a big wave of new development. The Lexington Marketplace is adding 200,000 square feet of stores in the fall of 2026. Flat Springs Crossing just started construction and will open in early 2025. All of this new building is showing us the demand is real. The population is expected to hit almost 26,000 in 2025, which is a 9% jump since 2020. Growth like this doesn't overload schools or roads. It keeps pace with what the town's building. Right now, several builders are working here. Gwynn Homes, Pulte, Stanley Martin, Lennar, and D.R. Horton. This gives buyers more choices and it keeps the quality high. The median household income is around $75,000. That means Lexington is full of working families who choose this town for its schools, its convenience, and how it's been planned out. There's also a major road project coming. The Sunset Split on US 378 will start in 2027. It's designed to fix traffic before it becomes a bigger problem. It's a project that is a major undertaking, but it's happening because local leadership knows growth is coming and wants to stay ahead of the traffic issues. That 21.5% price increase, It's not just a number. It shows the market is strong. When homes sell that fast at higher prices, it means there's more demand than supply. That road project, it tells us Lexington is thinking ahead. Not every town plans this way. Lexington offers amazing potential for growth and investment. But if you're after a lifestyle that you just can't get anywhere else in Columbia, you want to hear about my #1 pick. It's the only place where you can wake up with a waterfront view, drop your boat in the water, and still be at work in downtown in 30 minutes. My #1 suburb is the one place where you can wake up to lake views and still get your kids into top-rated schools. This is Chapin, South Carolina. I personally lived there and lived on Lake Murray in Chapin. The lifestyle there is really something special, and here's why it takes the top spot. Chapin gives you a lifestyle you just won't find anywhere else around Columbia. You've got access to Lake Murray living. Waterfront homes here average around $850,000, but here's the thing. Homes that aren't on the lake still have that lakefront community. Most of them go for around $450,000 to $500,000. So you don't need $1 million budget to enjoy the lake life. The housing market in Chapin is solid. Homes are selling in about 50 days. That's a steady pace for a place like this. And lakefront homes here tend to hold their value better than almost any other property in the area. The schools match the high standards of the community. Lexington-Richland School District 5 is ranked #2 in the state, so your kids get a top-notch education while living in what feels like a vacation spot. That combination is rare. Let me walk you through the amenities. This is where Chapin really stands out. Timberlake Country Club is the only golf course on Lake Murray. You've also got Drew Island State Park nearby for hiking, fishing, and spotting wildlife. I personally have seen bald eagles, deer, all kinds of wildlife out there. These aren't things you can just build later. They're part of what makes the area special. New neighborhoods like Monroe Preserve and Chapin Place are being built around that lake lifestyle. The builders here get it. They know why people want to live in Chapin, and they're building communities that work with the natural setting, not against it. The population has grown about 8% since 2020, and that's steady growth, but it keeps the small town feel. The average household income is around $78,000, so you're surrounded by families who have made a clear choice: lifestyle over convenience. Chapin is also making smart improvements. The Columbia Avenue project is helping with traffic without changing the charm of the town. And Dominion Energy has rules that guide how lake areas get developed. These rules might seem strict, but they're the reason why this place keeps its value. What most people don't understand about waterfront regulation is why they matter for your investment. Dominion Energy controls development around the lake, which means your waterfront investment is protected from overdevelopment. When you buy lake property, you're buying into a regulated environment that preserves property values. Living near Lake Murray gives you something rare in this market. You can enjoy the water and still get to downtown Columbia without a long commute. You've got boating, fishing, swimming, and water sports right outside your door. Timberlake Country Club also gives you golf and dining options that rival anything in the city. Now, there are a few things buyers should know about living on the lake. Dock permits and lake water levels are managed by Dominion Energy. However, there's almost no lake in the southeast that has more consistent lake levels than Lake Murray. And insurance on the waterfront homes can be a bit higher, but these things are manageable, especially when you've got someone on your side who knows the Lake Murray market as well as I do. So there you have it, folks. Columbia's top 5 suburbs ranked. And I'm telling you, each one has something special to offer. Whatever you're looking for, there's something here for every family and every budget. You know, after almost 20 years of helping people find their spot here, I can tell you this: timing matters. And 2025 is already turning into one of the most interesting years we've seen in a long time. If you're ready to move into one of these neighborhoods, or if you're thinking about selling your current home while the market's still strong, now's a great time to reach out. Just send us a message at brentd@thedowningteam.com. Having the right team on your side really makes a difference. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking to get into Elgin, or you're aiming for that Lake Murray lifestyle in Chapin, we know how to help you stand out in today's market, and we'll be with you every step of the way. Now, if you're wondering what luxury lake life really looks like around here, I've got something special for you. I'm taking you inside one of the most private waterfront neighborhoods in South Carolina. I'll also explain why this lake market is holding strong while others are slipping. Click the video on your screen to keep the tour going. You don't want to miss this one. Have a great week, folks.